guys. Hey, y'all. So, welcome into your pick a power reading. What messages do your spirit guides would like to tell you? We're going to be doing 3 piles, and we're going to do all the piles from the African Goddess Rising Oracle deck. Okay, so you're going to be able to pick which African goddess is calling you. Okay, so we're going to do 3 piles. So what messages do your spirit guides would like for you to know? Messages from your spirit guides. Okay, so let's get the 3 piles. So pile 1. Okay, pile 1. Let's go pile 2. All right, that's pile 2. And let's go pile 3. Okay, there's pile 3. Okay. Alrighty. So let's show you guys pile 1. You have the African goddess of Bokumu, okay, with soul forgiveness, and the number is 28. So you could pause the video and take a look at that and see if that is going to be like calling you, or if it's anything on that card that's familiar to you, or just is your intuition calling you to pile 1. Okay, so pile 2, we have the card of Allah with grief, and this is number 29. Okay, so pile 2, Allah with grief, and the number 29. Okay, pile 3, you have the card of Abol Nimba, and this is harvest, and the number on this card is number 43. Okay, so pause the video and see if number 43 is significant to you with Abol Nimba with harvest. That is pile number 3. Okay, so you guys can take your time. You can pause the video and look at the cards and see which one is calling you. Messages from your spirit guides. Maybe it's the number that's calling you on the card. Maybe it's something in the background that's calling you on the card, or maybe it's the colors or whatever it is on the card that's calling you. Messages from your spirit guides. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. We're going to go ahead and get started with your piles. Let's put pile 3 and 2 to the side, and let's go ahead and go to pile number 1. So hi, pile number 1. Welcome into your messages from your spirit guides. Pile 1, you have chosen the Mbokamu African goddess, and she is all about soul forgiveness. Number 28. So some of you could be 28 if you chose this pile, or the number 28 could be significant to you in some way, shape, form, or fashion. The number 28. Some of you, pile 1, that chose this card, you could have had 2 kids by the age of 28, or if you could have 2 kids, pile number 1. There is look like 2 boys, so if you chose pile number 1, you could have 2 boys. And also, if you chose pile number 1, you could have an afro. Okay, you could have some long coarse hair. It could be long and coarse. Pile 1, you could like to wear an afro as well, like you have naturally thick curly hair. Pile 1. Let's read your card and see what your spirit guides want you to know about soul forgiveness. Okay. 28. For the Nungbu Bantu, goddess Mbokumu was the first woman. So some of you, Pal One, I feel like you could be somebody that is the only kid, somebody that is the only child. You could be the only daughter in your family, okay? Um, you could be a daddy's girl, Pal number one. Her father, Okongu, you could have had a very, very special relationship with your dad. Her father, Okongo, the cranky supreme god, put Mboko and her loud children in a basket and dismissed them to earth. So some of you could have had some type of relationship with your father. I feel like you were a daddy's girl, but I kind of feel like since this say that this lady's dad pushed put her and her kids to earth, so I feel like some of you, Pal One, you could have been a daddy's girl, but your dad kind of like outcasted you. Like he could have, like you could have been a girl, and like maybe you know how sometimes the dad be wanting a boy, so you could have been the girl and your daddy could have wanted a boy. For some of you, if that's the case, like your dad could have dismissed you because you wasn't a boy. Like he could have for some of you may have been like disowned, okay, from your dad. And it's like your spirit guys want you to know that there was a reason that your dad like disowned you, okay? It's kind of like he disowned you, okay, and your kids. It's kind of like I'm feeling like it's kind of harsh because you grew up wanting to be a daddy's girl, but it was like you just never like felt special enough. Who do you need to forgive? That's what I feel like. Soul forgiveness. So if you chose pile number one, then your spirit guides want you to forgive your father. Like your spirit guides want you to forgive your dad. Some of you, you could be holding in a lot of anger because you needed your dad to be in your life, but your dad wasn't in your life. So some of you could be holding on to a lot of anger because you didn't have that father figure, or you just didn't meet your dad's expectations. You know what I'm saying? So you could be that person, pile number one. Let it go and reclaim yourself. Forgiveness is a gift of freedom for you, from you. So your spirit guys want you to know, pile one, to forgive. Okay, if this is you, whoever this may be, it may not be a father, but this is a father that we're talking about. So if you chose pile number one and you don't have any type of forgiveness that you need to forgive your father, then this may not be your pile. But this pile number one is asking you to forgive your father. Like forgive him for not being there for you. Forgive him for pushing you to the side. Forgive him for not paying attention to you. You know how a daughter always wants, and you know how sometimes, like you know how the saying goes, a lady will always go after a guy like her dad. So that's what I kind of feel like. You have been going after these guys that have treated you the way that your dad treated you. Something kind of like they push you away, or they don't pay as much of attention to you. It's kind of like you're broken hearted and you're broken spirited because you don't have that father figure in your life that you need to have, that you wanted to have. You can't rush forgiveness, pile number one. You have to feel it to heal it. Oh, that's one of my favorite sayings. You always have to feel it in order to heal it. The only way you can heal emotional trauma, the only way you can heal emotional baggage is to actually feel it. You have to feel it to heal it. You know what I'm saying? You have to bring it up so you can push it out. That's the only way you can heal it. Feel the pain, pile one. Feel the hurt, feel that grief, feel that rage, feel that despair. Take time with your heart, pal number one. Forgiveness is a higher vibration frequency than the pain you must allow yourself to feel. Okay, you got to be in that higher vibrational state and feel your pain in order to feel your pain so you can forgive yourself. Because it wasn't your fault that you were born a girl. It wasn't your fault that your dad wanted a son and he disowned you because he didn't have a son. He had you. It wasn't your fault, pal number one. And it's okay to want the it's okay to want a father in your life. And it's okay to have that grief and that hurt because you don't have a dad. And it's okay to feel that. But know that it wasn't none of this was your fault. It's okay, pal number one. This say unforgiveness colors your world with lack, mistrust, and resentment. And we don't want pile number one. Your spirit guides do not want you to continue to have mistrust and continue to feel like you have that feel like you're lacking a father figure in your life, pile number one. Like your spirit guides want you to know to stop going after those type of guys that's going to abandon you because of those abandonment issues that you have because you didn't have a father figure in your life. So it's like your spirit guides want you to come up out of that, having that resentment that you wasn't a boy. Some of you probably tried your best to be a tomboy growing up. So your spirit guides want you to know that it's okay for you to be in your soft girl era. It's okay to step out of your tomboyishness and just to be a lady, just to be a girl. It's okay, pal number one. You start to see everything through victim color glasses. So your spirit guides definitely do not want you to look at yourself as like you're a victim anymore because pal number one, you're not a victim. You're not a victim. But forgiveness does not have to include reconciliation. You can forgive your dad for the way that he mistreated you and the way that he misused you, but you don't have to forget it. You can forgive it, but you don't never have to forget it. Start with self-forgiveness and say out loud, I forgive myself with love. And forgive yourself, pile number one. You most definitely deserve it. You did not deserve to have him in and out of your life like that. You did not deserve for him to mistreat you and misuse you just because you wasn't the kid that he wanted you to be. You know, we have some harsh men out here that don't want to take care of their kids and type of stuff like that. Even with this lady, this is what you're doing. If you do pile number one, you have your boys, and the best thing you can do is to be that father for them. We can never like play that role, but we can do the best that we can because every kid don't have a father in their lives. And if pile number one, you chose a guy just like your father and that he's treating your kids the same way that your father treated you, you can still be there for your kids. You don't need him to be in your kids' life. You can still teach him how to fish. You can still teach him how to, what else? You definitely gonna teach him how to, potty train. You can most definitely teach him how to be a man. You can definitely treat your son how to treat your women. You can most definitely do that, pal number one. You don't need a man in your life to grow up your son the way that he needs. It is good, and I understand that guys say, well, he needs a man in his life. Well, maybe he got an uncle. Maybe he got a best friend. Maybe your best friend can step up and play that role to take your son to get his hair cut. You know what I'm saying? To teach him how to, talk to ladies, how to treat a lady. You know what I'm saying? Pal number one, you don't need that type of guy, around you. And you can forgive yourself for having that type of guy to be your kid's father. You can forgive yourself. You can forgive yourself because we all make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? The guy that I chose for my kid's father is not the best type of guy. But you know what I did? I chose to not speak ill about him. I chose to not talk bad about him. but I chose to let them figure it out for themselves and to see just exactly what type of guy he was. And I did my very best, with them as growing them up, my son and my daughter, without having that father figure in their lives. You know what I'm saying? So this is all about self-forgiveness, power number one. It's okay. And they have the best stepdad ever. Okay. And I can say that about my husband. He is most definitely an outstanding dad. Okay. He is an outstanding stepdad. So you don't need that type of person in your life, power number one. That person will come. I forgive and free myself, and I forgive and free others. Okay, power number one. So let's get some tea leaves, and then we're gonna get your last card, power number one. Hey Jennifer, hey Polar, hey y'all, thank you. Hey Jennifer, thank you for tuning in. So let's get a tea leaf for you, pile number one. Whoa. Okay, hold on. Okay. So, peace and harmony, pile number one. Yes, indeed, it's peace and harmony is what we have. I'm telling you, y'all, pile number one, you're a strong black woman, okay? If you're not black, whatever color you are a strong woman, okay? And you don't need no man to validate you. You do not need a man to validate you, okay? You do not. And you can most definitely step off into your soft girl era now. Some of you, pile number one, you have most definitely been in your masculine energy a lot because you don't have that father figure in your life, but now you can your spirit guides really want you to know, power number one, you can step out of your masculine energy for a little bit and be in your soft girl era. Okay, you're doing really good. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. I'm telling you, some of you elephant, okay, you may have elephants all around your house, pile number one. Wind chimes and elephants, that's how your spirit guides speak to you. Your ancestors speak to you through elephants. Elephants are strong, elephants are powerful. you know Elephants are very, very, very wise. So that's what you are, pal number one. You do not definitely need no guy, and your ancestors are letting you know that right now. And anytime that you see wind chimes, anytime that you see elephants, it's your ancestors that's telling you, you do not need that. Like, you can be into your feminine energy as much as possible now. You can be in your soft girl era now. You don't have to be in your masculine energy. I'm telling you, if your kids understand, your kids know. Your kids are wise just like their mother. Okay, I'm telling you, like, if you have two boys, pal number one, your boys think the world of you. They look at you and see you as this strong elephant. You are your kids' peace, and you are your kids' harmony. Okay, and don't you let nobody tell you differently, and don't you tell yourself differently either, pal number one, because you are that. Okay. Love you, pal number one. Let's get last work your light, and then we're gonna go to pal number two. Let's see what work your light. What message do your spirit guides want you to work your light? Because you are a pillar of light, pal number one. I really do feel like you are a pillar of light. Like, you are spiritual, pal number one. Some of you guys, you really do talk to your ancestors. Your ancestor listens to you. You may have really vivid dreams too as well, pal number one. Pay attention to your dreams. Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. You can release that. I'm telling you, release it. You don't have to bound yourself to that type of energy anymore, power number one. Your spirit guides are saying unbound yourself from that type of energy. Unbound yourself. I'm going to just read a little bit of this unbound. It is time to release old soul stories that have been playing out in your life. They are coming up to be healed. Pile number one, there has never been a safer time to clear these patterns than right now. Take a look at patterns in your life that you are ready to release. Ancient vows and contracts that your soul made that have an expiration date. Okay? It is time to break those soul contracts, pile number one. Release old soul stories, contracts, and patterns that are no longer aligned with who you came here to be, and learn from the lessons and growths and the gifts that you have. And tell yourself, pile number one, that you no longer choose to live the same story. And you are unbound, and you are unbound forever. Love you, pile number one. Peace and blessings to you, man. Let's go to pile number two. It was really nice. Oh, yeah, I like to get messages like that. That was really nice. So let's go to pile number two. Pile number two. If you chose pile number two, you chose the card of Allah with grief. Okay? And number 29. Okay? This is your card. So let's read that and see what that says for you, pile number two, with the card of grief. Let's take a look. Let me see what is on this card first, pile number two. So first off, this is a lady, and it looks like she's sitting on the top of a hat. And it looks like she's pregnant too, pile number two. So some of you could be pregnant. Some of you could have this really big hat. But this lady is pregnant on this card. This is nice. So some of you, pile number two, you could like know your moon sign, okay? Because that moon is on this card. And you know, today I bought a calendar, and I was looking at the calendar. I was looking at all the different like shades, phases of the moon, like the waning wax moon, and the crescent moon, and the full moon, and the new moon. So some of you, pile number two, you could be moon childs. You could be a child of, you know, a moon child. Instead of a light seer, you could be a shadow seer, pile number two. Number 29 could be significant as well. So some of you could be 29. And this is the card of grief. This say, ancient earth mother Allah is the foremost Igbo Alus deity, okay, goddess. Allah oversees motherhood, fertility, and the afterlife. So some of you, pile number two, you could be a doula. You could be somebody that has a lot of kids or a lot of children, or you could be a teacher, or you could be somebody that is connected with kids. You know, there's something about you and motherhood, pile number two, that is drawing this out. After death, humans return to the womb of Allah. Oh, replanted in the soil to reincarnate. Oh, so pile number two, you were connected with Mother Earth, okay, pile number two. This say when people die, okay, or say unalive, then they go back to this lady, Allah, the deity, to be reborn. So some of you could be in tune with the afterlife, okay? Like you could have something to do with, I'm telling you, something about nighttime, afterlife, Mother Earth, something like that, pile number two. Okay, this is a, you know, Give spirit your grief. But some of you are grieving. Some of you, pile number two, you could have lost a kid, or you could be somebody that can't have children. So you could be somebody that's really connected to your nieces, your nephews. You could be somebody, oh my God, you know, it really hurts my heart to see somebody that really, really, really want kids, and they be the ones that really can't have them. You know, so that's kind of like what I'm picking up with you for pile number two, you know. And yeah, that is really hurtful. You could be that, you know, I really hate that for people. You know, I really do feel for them, because you know you really, really, somebody that really, really wants a kid, but they can't have children. So I kind of feel like you're in that type of energy. That's where the grief is coming from. You know, because you will be a really good parent. Pile number two, you will be a really good mother, because it's something, you know, it's something like when they say the afterlife, like people pass through you to be reincarnated. This is almost like you are a good foster parent. You know, power number two. This is like the perfect, like, foster parent. They get kids, and you know, kids that have been like abused or hurt, or you know, or abandoned, or you know, whatever. That's some kids that's in the system. Some of you could be a social worker, you know, something like that. Now, you know, that's kind of like what I'm feeling, pile number two. And it's kind of like you have grief, because you're seeing all these beautiful kids, and they're coming in and out of your door. Like you're getting them, and you're loving them, and you know, you raising them, and you love them, and then they get adopted, and you have to, you know, let them go. Or they get, you know, that foster parent, they move on to the next, foster parent. And you get you get a lot of connections with kids. It's almost like you are getting kids, or you're passing them off. You could be a nurse, pal number two, where you work in a hospital setting, you know, where you are an obstetrician. um you know, you could be a children's nurse or something like that, pal number two. You know, where you get kids and you nurse them back to health, but then they end up, you know, you have to pass them on off. You know, that's kind of like what I feel. Ball it out, wall it out, cry it out, sob, shriek, shred tears, and surrender. Pal number two. Oh my, you are holding unprocessed grief. You want to skip over it and get back to normal. But grief doesn't go away because you ignore it. The only way to healing is to walk through it. Losing a loved one. See, look, losing a loved one is the ultimate heartbreak. But you also experience grief after breakups, job loss, and disappointments. Self-love and self-care is required. Ask for support. Be gentle with yourself. Pile number two. So some of you, if this is not about kids, I know I've been talking all about kids, you know, but some of you, this could be about a job loss. You know, you could have lost that job, and you're grieving because you lost that job. That job could have been your baby. That job could have been like your perfect job, and something happened and you lost your job, you know. So you could be down because of that. So there's a lot of grief that some of you pals were holding on to. You're holding on to a lot of grief. And it's like eating you up on the inside, because you haven't let it go. So this is your spirit guides is saying you need to cry. Some of you hold it in. Some of you haven't cried like in forever, y'all. It's tears are cleansing. Okay, tears cleanse the soul. You can't hold all this in and not cry. You have to cry it out. You know this. You know, so your spirit guides is really like being a mother, and like saying, You've taken care of so many people. Now your spirit guides is saying, let me take care of you. Ugh. I am supported by my loved ones, those who are seen and those who are unseen. So that's what you need to know, pile number two. You're supported, whether you know it or not, by your loved ones, seen and unseen, your spirit guides, your ancestors, your grandmothers, all of those people. Some of you, you probably could feel like, why am I the one where I can't have kids and, you know, whatever, like I'm going through so much. But I feel like your spirit guides is telling you that you don't have to go through it alone. Like, yeah. What else? Let me see, pile number two. What else for pile number two? So, short journey. Okay, so you have the horse with short journey. And what is this? Celebration, fun, and enjoyment. I'm telling you, pile number two. The things that you're going through with short journey is happening like I'm seeing somebody like spurts. Like every other, like, what is this? I'm hearing like life path number 9 is what I'm hearing. Some of you could be life path number 9. So some of you could have lost a kid or lost a job like within a 9-year period. That is a long time to be holding on to grief, pile number 2. So if you have been holding on to something for 9 years, y'all, don't you think that it's time for you to cry it out and let it go? You know, it's time to celebrate and have some fun. Like your spirit guides is really telling you it's okay. You know, they want you to not sit and like mope around, okay? Like your spirit guides want you to get up and enjoy your life, okay? They want you to have a good cry and get up and enjoy your life, pal number 2, okay? They said it's time for you to celebrate. It's time for you to have some fun. It's time for you to enjoy your life, okay? I hope that made sense. Let's get your last word, pile number 2. Who or what is triggering you with mirror? So let's see what that says, pile number 2. Some of you may have Libra placements in your chart because that is kind of like reminding me of Libra. Let's see, where is it, mirror? Mirror, 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 mirror. Number 44. Okay, so let's see. Page 44. Some of you could be seeing the number 44. This says the filter of our own experience is how we experience life 90% of the time. Through our own projections. When someone reminds us of an unhealed experience, we get triggered. Often it's an unconscious thing. People and situations, pile number 2, can trigger our mirrors to reflect back to us what we believe to be true about life, the universe, and ourselves. Mirrors pointing to our shadow, okay, and our light. Mirrors revealing parts of us that are yet to be accepted and witnessed or loved. This card, pile number 2, is guiding you to look closely at what experiences or people are currently triggering in you. and what they could be mirroring back to you. When you have felt like this before, could they be opportunities to heal something in you? Or are they shining a light on something that longs to be witnessed in you? Who or what is triggering you, pile number two? What is in you that they are triggering? What part of you longs to be witnessed? I hope that meant something to you, pile number two. I'm going to leave it at that. And thank you for tuning in, pile number two. And okay, let's go to pile number three. Pile number three. If you have chosen a Bonimba with harvest, this is your pile, pile number three. And number 43 could be significant, okay, to you, pile number three. So let's read a bold Nimba with harvest. 43, that's 7. So some of you could be a Cancer, pile number three. Yeah. This is High Priestess energy as well, pile number three. So this is water, okay? Some of you could have a lot of water placements, Cancer, Pisces, okay, in your chart. A bowl is a Boga fertility goddess, another fertility goddess. And Nimba is her living spiritual healing mask. Together, they embody the sacred feminine and abundance. Feminine and abundance, pile number three. Give thanks. You are being blessed, pile number three. It is harvest time for you. Pray attention. Pray attention, pile number three. A season of great harvest is a season of great epiphanies. You are prospering. So pile number three, you are prospering. You are at a time of abundance, okay? You are at a time where you are reaping your harvest, okay? Pile number three. You are reaping your harvest. Harvest is when you reap the blessings that you have sown, okay? The harvest is not just the fulfillment of your dreams, but the creation of them, okay? Your thoughts, your imagination, the blessing of you being here another day on this earth. That is all harvest. What seeds of generosity, love, support, and goodwill can you sow in your community to create a bountiful harvest for all? We are always prospering. Pile number three. So you're reaping your harvest. It's harvest time for you, okay? That is really, all the seeds that you have planted, all of your hard work, your hard efforts, everything that you have been growing, working at, it's time for harvest. It's harvest time. So blessings are coming for you, pile number three. It's harvest time. Let's see what tea leaves we have for you. Let's see what else. Oh, I may need this. What else for you, pile number three? What else? Pile number 3. Hi, Brooke. Slowly but surely getting ahead. Do you see that? Pile number 3. Slowly but surely you're getting ahead. Okay, things wasn't moving as fast as you wanted them to move. You know, things take time. You had patience, and you knew that once it was going to be time for you to reap your harvest, it was going to be time for you to reap your harvest. But you had patience, though. Pile number 3. You having patience is what really gave you your prosperity. You have to be patient. And that's what you did. You stayed patient and you kept being consistent. Consistency is the key. Pile number 3. You were consistent. You didn't give up. You kept going. And now you're reaping the harvest of your blessings. Okay? A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. Pile number 3. So some of you, pile number 3, you may have been waiting on that proposal. Okay, this is saying that proposal is coming, whether it's proposal in a relationship or it's proposal within a business. Okay, but some of you are making that commitment. That's what I'm hearing, like with that ring. You know, you are committed. You got to be committed when you do stuff. And I tell people all the time, consistency is the key. You got to be consistent. And that's what people want to see, consistency. You have to keep at it. That's the only way things are going to grow. That's the only way things are going to work. Staying consistent, being diligent, never giving up. It can be hard and it can be a long, slow process, but you don't never give up. And being consistent, now you got that commitment. Okay, so some of you, either you're getting committed through marriage, okay, or you are committing to a business. Okay, you have a business proposal. Okay, so yeah, let's get your last word. Pile number 3. Good job. Pile number 3. Good job, for real. It really takes dedication to be able to go after your dreams and to really like get your dreams. It takes dedication, and it really do take hard work. So congratulations. Even with me growing my channel, it takes dedication, you know, and you have to believe in yourself, and you know, you believe in yourself too, you know. Let's get your last verse, pile number 3. Get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. Get grounded. Let's read a little bit of that. $66. You are being called to get grounded, to ensure that your luminous field is clear and your inner well is full. If you're not grounded, it is all too easy to get swept up in other people's energy and mistake it for your own. Your boundaries will become blurred as you are absorbing the energies around you and struggling to define what is their stuff and what is yours. If you pull this card, pile number 3, you are very likely an empath or an highly sensitive person and need time alone to fill up your well. Balance your energy and get grounded. There are 2 types of people: those who draw their energy from others and those who draw their energy from within. Reflect on which one you are and carve out time each day to ensure your well is being replenished. Being sensitive is a superpower, but like all powers, it needs to be nourished, nurtured in order to be fulfilled. It is easy to get swept up in the high frequency energies that are swirling around the planet. The quickest and most effective way of clearing all of this from your field is to ground yourself by connecting with Mother Earth. There are many ways to get grounded. One of the most powerful ones is to practice earthing by connecting to the power of Mother Earth. Spend time in nature. Put your hands on a tree. Your palms are extensions of your heart chakra. Or walk barefoot on the earth. Do something to get grounded and connect with the earth. So while you're reaping your harvest, okay, get grounded. It's time. That's the only thing your spirit guides want you to know, pile number 3, is to get grounded. Okay? Because, yeah. Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed your pick a pile for tonight. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you, Jennifer, for tuning in. Thank you, Brooke. Thank all of you guys for tuning in. And I'll catch y'all on the next pick a pile. Thank you.